Hey guys, so this is another summons video, and this time around I'm actually traveling and I'm not in my house. I'm actually in a hotel room and it's 2:50 a.m. because I have this weird jet lag that I can't sleep. So might as well do the video now, and I'm trying to not speak very loud because I have my family sleeping in the room. So yeah, some two interesting in the new hero. And we're gonna talk about that in a second. But first, let's talk about our good old friend Cherno.
The power
Well,
of
Cherno was
light
really
guides your heart.
with her realm. That could be very useful because purple and yellow have been enemies like forever. So yeah, you're definitely gonna need some protection there, and Cherno does fit that bill very well. And if purple is your main color, you are gonna want to have the most amount of Team Realm users, which is Artemis and Cherno, on each of one of your purple teams. So this is, if purple is your main color, she's definitely a must-have for you, no questions asked, because you are going to need that to protect your second team specifically. Artemis is still the better. Are going to choose Cherno in some way in your teams. +1 is the sweet spot for every one of them because you get the realm right up priceless. And from Cherno's side, she actually gets 10. She's yellow. Useful. Things like that. The +3 is that to be able to use her on defense. 5. I really wish that they put that in for the +5. They like so that's the thing I like about team that plus freaking useful weapon gives her panic.
The science and death of all things is another form of in the depth
As I
of
said,
the night.
if
Lingers
it's your
always
main color, probably gonna want to size people so she can actually survive. If she survives, your team's gonna be useful to have for sure. And let's talk about Haylee now. Haylee, my God. Ever
I
since
smell
she
something
was released,
delicious in the
I
kitchen.
said she was a must-have. People told me no, she's not a must-have. And yeah, she's still a must-have, guys. I don't care what you say. She is still a freaking beast of a hero. My God. Every single time that I use yellow, I bring in Haylee. Like I would say 90% of the time, because the thing is that because yellow has the power to actually fill up mana like very easily, like 100% every single turn, and having your Apollo go off and her go off at the same time, it is devastating stuff. And also on defense, every single time I fight her on defense, I always underestimate. Up until this day, I still underestimate her because, yeah, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. And and most of the time I get wrecked because the teams that actually use Haylee right now on defense usually have protection like a Cherno and things like that, so you don't attack her. And they also add Alia, and now they freaking add freaking Zagna to the mix. So you don't have any mana, and Haylee is activating her realm, and you're not able to do anything, and every single turn that passes you die pretty much because you have 30% less mana gain, and every healing that is done through stones or whatever is done to you, so you die. You pretty much die. So yeah, right now in this meta, she is very powerful. Do not underestimate her. Very powerful on the attack and defense. So yeah, she is a very good hero, and she's definitely a must-have for her. However, as every realm hero in the entire freaking game, the +1 is a must with her. The barrels are interesting, more interesting when she is on defense more than any. Well, it is only on defense. On defense, it gets to a point that the barrels get really annoying when you get stunned and you don't get the mana that you actually want, and on top of that, you're dying, and on top of that, they're sucking your mana. It's really disgusting synergies that Haylee has with Zagna and Energy Heroes and Naya. They have freaking added Naya. So it doesn't matter if Naya actually creates a realm on the on a team and attack. Team and enemy realms, it doesn't matter because Nadia goes off, she gives mana to everybody, and then Haylee goes off and she put the realm on top of that. So it's pretty much going to be a realm that gives 100% mana to the entire team, and then another realm that pretty much kills you. Let's say it straight. It is healing, but healing, it's gonna kill you. That's pretty much it. Remember, lifesteal is also healing, and pretty much everybody heals. It's unless you're really, really, really cheap to play, and you don't have anything that is lifesteal. That is actually really rare. At least in my world, is really rare. The +3. This is the part when it says that pretty much that the realm is gonna lower the mana gain by 30%. That's the if you want your Haylee to be useful outside of a fight that doesn't have any heals, you need her +3 for sure, because that 30% mana gain is noticeable, and the enemy will die easier. And if you're gonna use Zagna, why not have 30% less mana gain to even wreck them even more? See what I'm talking about? There's so many synergies with Haylee and that team that I mentioned: Alia, Nadia, Zagna. My God, so disgusting. And the +5, this is the part when the actual damage. Wait a minute. When pretty much right off the bat, if she's on defense, she puts a bunch of stones, which is annoying but not too crazy. However, this is the part that actually kills you. It is her +5 when pretty much all the healing that the enemy does is turned into damage. So this is the part that kills you. But that doesn't mean if you have her +1 and you have a Zagna and you have an Alia and pretty much heroes that give her mana and protect her at the same time. In +1, they're not gonna do anything, pretty much, and they're not gonna heal. So yeah, they're pretty much gonna stay the same. But at +5, that's when she kills you in that situation, just like Molly. But Molly is another hero that is very difficult to deal with if you don't kill. If you have a hero that you see him on defense and you want to kill them, that hero is good, because if you have many heroes like that, you're gonna give a lot of problems to your opponent. So yeah, very fun hero to have. When the hero got released for the first time, I got her to +5 like that. I mean, I want this hero, yes, and I still have regretted it up until this day. The only thing is that you have to make sure that she survives. She's very squishy, and luckily her weapon does fill that part of her, because her weapon actually gives her 50% shields by 33% chance, and that is awesome because this enables you to actually use this weapon to many other heroes on your team. So if you get this weapon, you're able to give that weapon to another strength hero to actually give the shield that you actually need. So if you don't have Gunnel's weapon, this is an excellent option to have. And not to mention that for Haylee, she gets 60% mana gain from this weapon as well. So yeah, she is a slow hero, so she needs that mana gain. So yeah, you're gonna need her weapon, and if you get her to +5, I mean, you're gonna probably use her until you stop using the game, really. Yellow does have another enemy realm user, which is Insulator. Insulator is another monster of a hero. My God, I hate fighting against Insulator as well. Yellow has two. Yellow has very powerful realm heroes, guys. I mean, yeah, and but Haylee is an easy win when the enemies have Alia on the left side of the team. If they have on the right side of the team, it's going to be harder. But if it's on the left side of the team, it's an easy win. So if you're thinking about getting Haylee, yeah, she's a very good hero in that respect. Easy win versus Alia's on the left side for sure. That's 100%. Wow, I got really inspired about Haylee. I don't know, maybe it's the jet lag or whatever. I don't know. So Tesseron, I did say that he is not a must-have, but recently I got him to +5, and I played against a really, really, really powerful red team with Messinket, which literally killed my entire purple team in the first turn of the fight, and this guy survived. And I just played like, okay, I'm dead, so let's keep playing, whatever. And then I got surprised to see, okay, the enemy is dying. The enemy is freaking dying. And this guy revived, and the enemy kept going on over and over. Obviously, Messinket is faster. She went a few times. And then I see a replay slowly, and it said 32k damage. What? That is disgusting. Remember, 32%, 32k damage, and that is straight to the life. So I don't even know how any hero survives that thing. And my answer was that they revived. So they revived, and were able to revive in that situation. But after the revival ends, the revival immortality ends, because remember, this guy revives 2 times in a row, so he's gonna be around for them to actually die. So that fight ended with Tesseron dying, but when that last counter happened, it killed 2 heroes on the enemy team, which the team, as I repeat, was stronger than my purple team by a lot, and it still killed 2 heroes, including Messinket. Yeah, that is relevant, guys. Really freaking relevant. When a hero does 32k damage, that is a lot. Now, the problem with this is that it was the counterattack damage, and the counterattack damage by the seasonal event, that's going to end very soon. Let me confirm how many days we still have left. Pretty much 4-ish days left of that. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. But if you think about it, guys, 32k minus 40%, it's like 18k damage. 18k freaking damage is a lot of freaking damage still. So that is going to be very interesting to see how the players are going to react to him doing 18k damage on as a counter. They go straight to the life. That's the thing they have to take into account. Even though they have a bunch of shields, if it goes straight to the life, they're gonna get murdered. And the new heroes, a bunch of new heroes already have the ability to revive right off the bat and for 3 turns and all that good stuff. And I think that was in preparations for heroes like this to actually destroy them straight off the bat. So yeah, that is going to be very powerful. Now for the awakenings, I want to say that the +1 is his sweet spot, but the thing is that his the thing is that, okay, this +1 is crazy, because we're talking about if you play mono purple, you're gonna get 50% defense penetration, which is freaking insane, and it explains why he's doing 32k freaking damage. Oh my god! Because if you have high resonance, you're probably gonna have even more defense penetration. Purple has decent defense penetration in higher resonance levels and things like that. So yeah, the +1, I want to say that that's his sweet spot. But I've seen that the +3, since he revives a few times, which is on its own like an awakening +5, you could say, this actually helps him stay in the fight and keep killing those heroes that are like 3 turns revival and all that good stuff, and making sure they die before you die. So there's some players that actually play like this. They play like just Terran to kill one of their enemies, or they use one of the reflection weapons to reflect 100% of their attack. Some players play like that just to destroy 1 or 2 enemy heroes that are like ten times stronger than them, but by reflecting all that damage, they still kill their enemy. So there's a few players that play like that, and this hero feels a lot like that, guys. A lot like that. So if that's your style of play, you're gonna love Tesseron, because he feels like you can actually kill somebody even though they're really, really strong in that situation. So that's really cool. Now, if your objective is to make them die, this +5 is needed. Because the thing is that I underestimated this immunity to unconscious and all that good stuff. Remember that heroes that actually counterattack, if they're stunned, their counterattack just misses. But this guy, doesn't matter how many times you counterattack, it's always gonna go off. It's always gonna go to them, because you're not gonna never get unconscious once he's +5. So this is very useful in that respect, because once you get stunned, you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna start missing. Now with this guy at +5, once you do that, everybody's gonna start dying. Doesn't matter how many times that he gets stunned and things like that. So that's really awesome. And of course, his other ability to actually do 1,000% extra. So that explains the 32k. That is a lot of damage. They go straight to the life, man. That is insane. And up until this day, I haven't seen this 30% chance to make the target unable to trigger immunity. It's 30% chance, so it's gonna be a coin toss, especially if you're literally one-shotting enemies and making them revive and things like that. Maybe after the actual seasonal event wears off, this is going to be more relevant, because you're going to hit him once, and maybe you're going to hit him again. You're going to hit him once, got to get this non-trigger immunity to death, and then you hit him again, and that's when you kill them. It's right off the bat there. So that could be a thing that could happen after the season ends. So that's interesting. Because remember, this immortal killing thing happens if you put it first, and then you hit him again to prevent from actually reviving. If they revive and become immortal, this is irrelevant. Right up, because he's already revived, so you're not gonna kill the immortality there. So yeah, so I want to say the +1 is, but man, this +3 is crazy, and the +5 is the finishing touches for this hero for sure. So if your main color is purple and you like this style of play to actually killing enemies that are stronger than you at all costs, even if the enemy is more powerful than you, Tesseron is a really nice pickup in that case. However, I still don't think that he's a must-have, but he is very interesting, to say the least. I'm actually still testing him out, because I just got him a +5, and if I find more footage, if I find if I do more in-depth testing for him, I think I'm gonna do another video for him. But let's see what happens. It's no guarantees, guys. Oh, my God, I'm explaining. This trip is making me crazy with explanations. My apologies from now on. Now for the 4 stars, let's talk about Asta. As I said before, I love Asta. If you're playing free to play and you want to do like a cool little team that does Frosted and does a bunch of different types of things, you can actually get Asta and combine her with other teams, maybe with Yuki, maybe with the red one that does, with the green one. Let me show you. Sometimes, well, come on, work. So with Karma, and she's really awesome. The main reason why you're gonna do those types of teams is if you want to freeze everybody with Karma, pretty much. That's one of the best ways to actually use Asta in that case. So yeah, she's a really nice option for sure. Very good pickup. Unlike Asta, Sylvia, I think she's a terrible freaking hero. I do not recommend her. She's slow. The only thing that she really does is give Frosted to everybody, pretty much. That whole cooldown for 1 turn thing, that only happens if you're attacking the enemy. In that case. I know. And that is not really relevant. So no, I don't recommend you to use Sylvia at all, because Yuki pretty much does the exact same thing for her, and it stays all the time with her realm. So yeah, don't recommend. Dylan, he looks awesome. He's not good at all. He's slow. I mean, no, just don't get him, guys, please. Clara, on the other hand, is fast, and she does lower defense on the enemy. So if you're free to play, you may be having a good use for her. As I said many times before, a lot of people don't like Clara. I like Clara. She lowers defense. She's fast. So in free-to-play roles, she can be useful to actually get extra damage in PvE and things like that, and maybe on PvP as well. So yeah, definitely in free-to-play, you can definitely use her. For sure, guys. Now, do I really have to say it? I mean, do I really need to say that Zagna is an absolute monster of a hero? I mean, if I have to say it, we're in trouble, guys. Zagna is literally everywhere. Players that spend the big bucks in the game use her. I mean, we're talking about buying every single thing in the entire freaking game, and they use Antia. I mean, if that happens, that means that this 4-star hero is better than many 5-star heroes. Do not underestimate Zagna. If you underestimate Zagna, oh my god, I don't know. You gotta oh my god, somebody's gotta spank you. Because my god, Zagna with her weapon at +3 is absolutely disgusting. Players make strategies just to kill her there in that situation. So yeah, you can't go on with doing that. My god, give me a second, guys. Alright, notifications off. No interruptions, I said. And finally, Jack. Jack, I love his character design, that I said many times before. But I've used him even versus green teams, and he is not good at all. Do not use Jack for no reason. Silence sounds cool. It's not really cool, man. it's so if he would silence any color, that would be amazing. Maybe we can actually use them in different situations. Maybe with Bubble and the other hero as well. But nah, you won't be using him, guys, for sure. Now, which one of these 5-star heroes do I recommend you to get as your #1 option for summons? I mean, the safe option for sure is going to be Haylee. Haylee, oh my god. I can't say how many times I've lost against Haylee, especially now with the current meta with Zagna, Alia, Naya, Terran, a bunch of different heroes and really different combinations. Mono Yellow loves her. I mean, yeah, she's a headache of a hero on the attack, on defense, yeah. Easy win if the enemy has an Alia on the left side. Yeah, I mean she's one of the trouble heroes on defense that are yellow. So if yellow is your main color, I do recommend you to get her. If you already have Insulator and you think that you don't need her, you need her for sure. If you get her to +5, I mean, Insulator is amazing, but Haylee kills enemies. So yeah, highly recommended. If you can get her to +5, that's gonna be irreplaceable. At +1, she's gonna help you eliminate the realms from the enemy and all that good stuff. So that's every single realm hero. It's important for that specifically. And if you're playing yellow, you're gonna need as many realms as possible. As your main color yellow, it's yeah, for sure. Definitely my #1 option for now. My second option here, this is gonna be a hard pick. Because the thing is that Cherno is very useful, and at the same time, Tesseron has proven to be a monster. Man, I think I'm gonna go for Cherno, because even though she doesn't kill any enemies and things like that, there's many fights when you use purple and you don't have a good realm hero, you're gonna die pretty much. If you don't have that protection, you're dead. So I'm gonna go for Cherno in this case. Not so much for her +5 because it's freaking boring. More for her +1, +2 in that case, because it's gonna give you more life and all the good stuff. And her weapon makes her very powerful. If you have a Cherno and you think she's bad, get her weapon and that's gonna change for you for sure, because that stacks. So that's really amazing for her weapon there. Yeah. So she is definitely the safe option for purple, because if you play purple as your main color, which there's a lot of players that use purple as your main color, you're gonna need this hero for your team, especially if you have a second purple team. Yeah, you're gonna need her for sure. She's very, very versatile, very useful, very annoying, because when she's on defense, you want to kill her first. If not, it's gonna keep over and over and over again. So it's really, yeah, so it's really problematic there. Now, Tesseron, even though I chose him as the last option, I'm still testing him. I'm still unraveling all the things that he does. But the main reason is that after the seasonal ends, we're going to know what he's really made of. And when that happens, we'll know how truly powerful Tesseron is, how very useful in the meta he is. So once that happens, we can actually say, hey, we got to get Tesseron. But for now, I can't really tell you guys for sure. But a lot of players have been telling me crazy things about him. They're killing everybody and things like that. We'll know after the seasonal, guys, because seasonal 40% damage stealth is very, very relevant for sure. Now, for the 4 stars, I mean, why am I even asking? It's definitely going to be Zagna as your first option. Get Zagna, get her weapon at +3, don't look back. Period. Even though you're not going to use the +3 so much on the attack, specifically, still, I've seen some very powerful players using that on the attack. And it is relevant because it's going to suck 3 targets their mana, and that is to actually defeat the enemy can be very useful. Not versus certain teams like Antia teams, like Naya teams, because they're going to fill up their mana right there on the spot. And things like that. But still, it's still very, very, very powerful. Yeah, very, very powerful. The thing is that you think it's gonna work against those types of teams, but Antia is immune to debuffs, and the debuff when she actually loses a little bit of mana doesn't stay with her. So when the time passes with Haylee there on defense, she's gonna gain that mana back. She's gonna go off and she's gonna fill up the entire team. So that's why I actually say that in that situation. So my second option here is definitely going to be Asta. Asta is a really awesome hero. Remember, you had to do that in a Frosted team, and free to play, she's very fun to play with there. And my third option is definitely Clara. She's fast, she lowers defense. She's probably going to be a key hero if you play red, free to play versus bosses and things like that. So very cool stuff, guys. Alright, guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave in the comments and we'll talk about it, right? Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.